This is for you if you've been struggling in those anxious patterns where you're obsessing with the guy, where you are overthinking, maybe you're the nice girl, and the root of that the blah blah blah. The root of the anxious attachment style pattern is you have learned from a young age. This is subconscious. Okay, this is where you got your emotional relationship blueprint from the time you were born. Okay, you didn't choose this. You learned at a young age to abandon yourself. In order for you to feel safe in your environment, it's better to abandon yourself and people please. You make sure that everyone around you is good. And so this looks like my nice girls who tend to overgive. You're a good person. You're probably a smart, successful woman, and you have just lived your life where you're overgiving, you're hustling, you're grinding, you're in that chase mode, and that's that masculine energy mode. And then what happens is not only you got hormone issues, but now you got a stress, dysregulated nervous system because your nervous system is always triggered. You're always in that fight, flight, analysis, paralysis mode. And then what happens is that carries into relationships. So dating doesn't feel fun. Relationships don't feel fun because, things might be really good one moment and then, it's hot and cold. He's maybe inconsistent. He's breadcrumbing you, all of that. And that triggers that anxiety in you. And you don't have to live like that anymore.
And especially for the single ladies, a lot of you will notice this in the area of just being parents, just over giving, just want to make sure your kids are okay, overcompensating, not being able to not do because you want to make sure they feel good. So you feel like you have to do more. A lot of times when that's the case, you'll see it in the area of relationship as well, where you start over giving and now you become attached to them. And now you feel like you have to do this, not taking care of yourself, but to make sure they're okay. So these little subtle hints will show you how it works in every area of your life, because it's not just in the area of relationships, but it happens with money. It happens with your health. You're overgiving. You're not able to give yourself what you need. You're attached to the results on how other people feel instead of making sure that you're taking care of and positioning yourself health-wise, relationship-wise, money-wise, so things are good for you. But a lot of times you overgive to make sure everyone else is okay.
At a subconscious level, you're in your chasing energy. You are in your chasing energy. That chasing energy is what I call that sperm masculine energy. Just think of a sperm. They love to chase. They love to compete. They're chasing after that egg, right? That's the masculine's role. Men feel good in that energy. They need that energy. They need that energy to compete and come towards you. Now, you as a woman, when you're overthinking, you're obsessing, you're trying to control, all of that, what's happening is all that energy is coming towards him. Even if you're not talking to him, but you're obsessing about the text message, you're obsessing about what he's thinking, what he's doing. All of that energy is coming towards him. He can feel that. And that's what subconsciously is causing him to be turned off, even if you're beautiful.